No publisher wants to be publisher number 88 that this author just cut and pasted for. So my screening process when I'm talking to authors, and I want to be very upfront about them, it really comes down to, first of all, when they want to be published by us, they have to find us, and they find us in like the Writer's Market Guide. We've been in there for years. That's what somebody uses to find publishers to query. And then it's called querying when you write us your initial response. Basically, hi, hello, I'm an author, this is my pitch for my book, and so on and so on. Well, the very first thing we do when we screen people, we screen them without even knowing, is we give them on our website a list of rules to follow when they query us. So for example, we only want a page of a query. We want you to submit the first 3 chapters. We want you to tell us the word count and the subject. If they don't do any of that, I'm already on alert, because it's like if you can't follow simple directions, I can't imagine what it's going to be like working with you. And that's actually true not just for me as a publisher, but every publisher I know does this, because it's a great way to understand if authors are actually even wanting to care about you as a publishing company, or if they're just cutting and pasting their query letter and sending it out to 100 publishers. No publisher wants to be publisher number 88 that this author just cut and pasted for. I want to know that you actually know my company. So if I look for that, and if I don't see that right away, it's, thank you for your inquiry, we're not going to accept you this time. I don't even bother. If they pass round 1 and they do everything and I actually like what they're doing, the next step is a phone call. Then I get a sense of who they are, and that's using my psychology background. I ask them a ton of questions. What kind of person, are they? That's kind of where all my questions are geared towards. And also too, I'm also interested in their responses, like their tone. Are they talking nice? Or they sound like they have no passion at all? Are they really genki? Sorry, that's Japanese for giddy. I say that word so much all the time. Sorry. Are they super passionate? Are they just chill? I'm looking for people that are on the edge, that are just so passionate about their book, and also people that have a lot of friends. I know that might sound weird, but I'm not necessarily wanting to work with the hermit author that sits in his bedroom, like me. I don't want to work with me. I want to work with an author who basically has an enormous social following, because the logic is that I want our books to be read by all these people. I want us to grow. And it's hard to put out a book by a hermit author if even if that book is exceptional, if it's the next Game of Thrones, if no one's going to read it, what's the point? So that's my screening process. Are they able to follow simple email instructions? Are they awesome on the phone with me? And then after that, it's more about, can they take constructive criticism? Because 9 times out of 10, when I go to edit their book, or one of my editors will do it, we find just an enormous amount of mistakes. Can they take that? Can they say, oh, okay, thank you for improving me, or do they fight me? If they're belligerent, I just don't do it. And I usually get around that by those first 3 chapters I said I want. I will correct one of those chapters before I even sign a contract with them. And I'll just see what they say. And if if they're cool about, hearing what I'm saying, we got a deal. Because then I think I could work with you long term, which is nowadays my contracts are, very long. They're in perpetuity basically until one of us decide we don't want to work together. So.